This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Something that everybody's talking about this week, just like they were 20 years ago, and they were talking about WrestleMania 17. Does it feel like that was 20 years ago? This feels like it was like 10 years ago to me.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's one of the amazing things about doing these shows and going back in time is that you always say, it's been that long?
Right.
Yeah. Wow. So, hey, I'm just glad to be alive after these 20 years and that we can still talk about it. But it was a hell of a memory and a great opportunity for all of us to do our best work. And the card was great. The atmosphere was as good as you get. I grew up in Oklahoma, and we had the two network affiliates. The NBC affiliate covered the American Football Conference, which our home team was the Houston Astros, the Houston Oilers. Love You Blue, Earl Campbell, Bum Phillips, all those cats. And so that was what I grew up watching. With my dad, we watched a lot of football every Sunday. So we didn't have DirecTV, we had an antenna.
Yeah.
And so on our antenna, we would watch the CBS station carried the NSC, which was the Cowboys in my neighborhood. And then the other one, as I mentioned, was the Houston Oilers. So going to the Astrodome for me was a real cool memory.
Yeah.
It reminded me of my dad, things like that. I get sentimental. I'm thinking, Dad said one time, we were watching a game and he said, "God damn, son, that building would hold a lot of hay." So yeah, Dad, it would. So I thought of that when we went out, got introduced, Heyman and I, and I'm thinking, yeah, Dad, this building will hold a lot of hay.
That's fun.
But it's pretty cool to see all the people there, and I don't know. The largesse of it really came through to me, and finally in that building on that field, it was pretty cool. And to set the record for the largest crowd ever for any event in the Astrodome was pretty incredible when you think of all the great events they've had there. George Strait concerts, all kinds of things. Football games, obviously, but the concerts and stuff were legendary.
Yeah,
and we beat the record, so I thought that was pretty cool. So it'll be a fun show to talk about without a doubt. So, but I did want to say congratulations to Eric. 83 weeks is doing good. I'm proud to be on the team, and I'm proud he's on our team together. And I do think when people see this little piece of business that we recorded with all the guys, the first thing they're going to say, Conrad, well, if Conrad got all those guys drunk, they just went crazy. I will tell you in all transparency, we were all drinking. None of us were drinking and driving. None of us got sloppy drunk. We got giggly drunk. We just had fun. So it was like, guys, it's almost like going to happy hour. We got us a nice table. Here we are, and hit record and see what happens.
That's real.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.